Hello everyone, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Today video I'm going to teach you JavaScript this keyword. So if you don't know about what is this JavaScript this keyword, then this video for you. Before dive into the session, if you are new to my channel, hi, it's me Rahim. I'm a software engineer JavaScript. You know what guys, this keyword in JavaScript is basically difficult to learn. So basically the way of behaving this keyword is really make it confuse a beginners or make it confuse the beginner developers. This is the reason I come up with the a simple solution or simple way. I'm going to explain you a simple way. Then you will grab this concept, right? Because this is really important part. If you are writing object oriented codes, this is really important, and how it's really work. And if you are debugging the code or fixing the bug, this is really important. So this keyword is you must know about how it's really work with the each and every contacts. You must need to know about how if you are using this keyword, how it's work on the function. If you are using this keyword in the object, how it's really work on the context. And if you are using this keyword globally, so how it's really going to work. And you must need to know these things, then only you can grab this concept. And also guys, I just search on Google. So I just ask what is this keyword in JavaScript. So Google showed me an answer that is not basically understandable. So I didn't get that basically. Right. So what if I ask this question, what this Google give to me is this keyword refer to an object that is executing the current piece of code. It references the object that is executing the current function. If the function being referenced is regular function, this reference the global object. It's really confused, right? So as a beginner, you can understand that. I know that. This is the reason you must need to what you can say. This is the reason you must need to practically try these, and you then only you will get some understand of how this keyword is working in JavaScript, right? In JavaScript, we have a two kind of execution context, right? So one is global execution context, second one is function execution context, right? So if I talk about the global execution context, this has multiple properties and multiple methods of functions, or basically functions are available in that particular global execution context, right? The second is functional or function execution context. This has, if you are setting a special kind of context to that particular function, then it always referring that particular context you define. If you are not specified any kind of a context to this particular function, then it always referring the global execution context, right? So don't get confused. I will show you in the code. You will get a clear understand of what I'm saying here. Let's say right now you can see I open incognito mode in my browser, Chrome browser, and I create a new snippet here, and I'm going to show you that right now. If I use this console.log and if I use this keyword, so what happened? You can able to see this is referred to Windows. So if I expand this one, you can able to see a bunch of functions and a bunch of the variables. Some of the variables are there, right? So let's say if I'm declaring a variable, right? So if I'm declaring a variable, so what happen is var let's say hello JS. Now along with that, I'm going to create a new function also. I'm not specifying anything, just declaring function and the variable. I'm using var keyword or var and declaring a variable called hello.js. Variable name is, right? So now if I run this script, oh yes, then you can see once again this is get log. So this means this is referred to Windows because we are just calling uh, outside of a function, or what you can say, on top of the script file, right? So now if I expand these windows, you can able to find this hello.js variable here. Look at this. Hello.js variable is there in the Windows object. Let's say if I use this say hello. So say hello also should be there. Look at this. Say hello also there. So this is what we call global execution context, right? And also right now you can able to do this one. So let's say I'm using the function, or let's say I'm creating what you can say object. That object name is person, right? So the person object has name, that is Rahim, the email, right? And the function is actually I'm creating another function inside that particular person. So I want to say I want to print his name if I call that particular function, right? So print name, right? So how to access this person? Actually I want to access this particular name. So how to access it? For this purpose I'm going to use this keyword. So I can use this dot name and this dot email, but at the moment I just printed this, then you can able to see the difference. Now what I'm doing is I'm using the person dot print name. So if I call this, what happen is, now you can able to see that now. Now you can see the first this is referring the window, right? So this is when you are calling this keyword outside of the object or outside of the function, it always calling or always referring the global contacts, right? But if you are using this keyword inside that particular object or inside the object, it always referring this contacts, right? So this object contact get refer if you are using this, because you know what, because it is inside that particular object. Then when these executions are happen, it always creating a new contacts inside that particular global execution context. Then it always referring this particular context. This is defined by us, right? So you need to carefully understand this, because each and every time this keyword is behaving a different way, right? So this is another one. So you need to understand that this is a global context, right? So this is basically function context, right? So this is function context. So maybe you have a question right now. So let's say if I use this say hello, so if I use this normal particular function, if I use this keyword, what happened then, right? So let me call that say hello. Again it always creating, let me inside say hello. function. So it always refer the window object. Let me clear all and run again. Now you can able to see the first window is basically this one, right? Global context. So it's a window. Second is print name, right? So let me arrange it properly. The first is global context. Second is function context, right? That means this one. This is also functional context. With context function without setting a context. Then if I use this say hello, you can able to see the first one is referring the global context. Second is basically referring the function context with the context setted context. And third one you can able to see a function context without setting a context. Actually function without setting a context. So in this case, if you are using this keyword, once again it always get what? It always referring the global object. So this is the difference basically, right? And also if you are using an event like a click event or something else, right? So related to events, then what happen is it always referring that particular element. So let's say you have a button in the HTML and the script you are writing one kind of query selector, and you are listening that particular event whether user is clicked or not. So in this time inside that particular function, if you are declare or if you are call this keyword, it always refer to that particular element. And yeah, I have a small example also. So you can able to see in HTML I have added one of the element called button, and you can able to see the script also, that is in the script directory. If I open the script directory, script.js file, you can able to see document.query select a button, add event listener clicking, and function. Inside that particular function I'm just logging the console.this. So actually it's the moment I guess it's running. No, now if I go live, you can able to see now. So click button is appear in the page, and if I click this, you can able to see the button. If you click multiple time, it always referring to the element, right? So this is what we call this. So where you are get called that particular this keyword, it's basically behave in a different way. So this is really good example, right? So I hope you learn this concept right now. So this is really important. You know what this keyword is basically in JavaScript really make you really confused. And if you are correctly handle this, you can what you can say, you can develop a good application. Otherwise you will get messed up this entire your JavaScript project, right? So that's the reason. So now you know that how it really works and what is this global context and the functional context. You know what guys, I have created a separate video how JavaScript engine works. If you are not yet watch that video as well. Then you will get understand how this code stack work and how event loop will work, and these things you will get a good understand if you have watched that video. So I will put that link in the description below description. So if you are interested, watch that video as well. So then guys, I hope you understand what is this keyword and how it's really work with the each functions and the object and the events. And I think this is pretty much you definitely need to learn through this video. I hope you guys learn something new today through this video. Then guys, I have a small request to all of you. If you are not yet subscribed my channel, go below and hit the subscribe button. If you like our video, hit the thumbs up button as well. And don't forget to click the bell button as well. Then only if I upload a new video, you will get notified. Then guys, have a great day. I will catch you on new video. Bye.